In this example, we will use the traditional method to test the claim that there is a difference between the control group and the obsessive-compulsive group. Let's start with the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. If they're claiming that there is a difference between the two groups, that means that their means are not the same. So that's our claim. The null hypothesis always has an equal sign, so mean 1 is equal to mean 2. Next, let's find the test statistic. So t is equal to the first sample mean, which is 0.45, minus the second sample mean, which is 0.34, divided by square root of the first sample standard deviation is 0.08, and we need to square that, over the first sample size of 10, plus the second standard deviation is 0.08, and we square that over the second sample size, which is 10. So work that out and round to 3 decimal places, and you should have 3.075. Now, if you're using your calculator to find the test statistic, you should find that t is 3.075. So in this instance, you do get the same thing for the test statistic. Sometimes they're slightly different. Now let's find any critical values. From the not equal to in H1, we know that we have a two-tailed test. They told us that alpha is 0.01, so that means that we have 0.005 in each tail and 0.99 in the center. Well, the sample sizes in this case are the same. They're both 10. So if we take the 10 and we subtract 1, that means the degrees of freedom is 9. Use table A3 to find the critical values, and you should get negative 3.250 and a positive 3.250. So the test statistic of 3.075 is between the two critical values and not in either critical region. So therefore, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So the claim is with the alternative hypothesis. We fail to reject the null hypothesis, so there is not sufficient evidence. To support the claim that mean 1 is not equal to mean 2. There's one more question. Based on the result, does it seem that obsessive-compulsive disorders have a biological basis? Well, the results suggest that the samples come from a population with the same mean. Therefore, we cannot be 99% certain that there is a biological basis for patients with obsessive-compulsive disorder.